Right. So people, today is our fourth and the final day of this boot camp and workshop. How to enter the world of data analytics and reporting. So today we'll learn about how this dashboard, the dashboarding techniques will help us in entering into this data analytics field. And also we'll see how we can actually build our career in this data analytics. Okay, so here a lot of things are there. Today I'll be discussing about more on careers. Before that, I'll also be telling you about how actually we can create the dynamic dashboard. Okay, all right. So in this day 4, we'll be learning about the final and most crucial step in data analytics. What is that? There is nothing but we are creating the dashboards, preparing ourselves for the job market. And also, I'll be telling you today how actually you can brand yourself by creating the dashboards, reports, and post it in your LinkedIn. People, I'm telling you, please start doing it. At least one simple topic or say content, start posting in your LinkedIn. Okay. And if possible, please go for premium so that you are actually going more, visible to the people. Okay. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. All right. That is left to you. How to, whether you want to go to premium or not, that is left to you. But my, suggestion is always make sure that at least twice in a week, post some contents. Today, I'll tell you what all contents you can post, how your dashboard should be, how we can post your contents in the LinkedIn as well. Okay. All right. The dashboarding concepts with the real-time examples with Power BI and Excel is what I'll be guiding you. I'll be showing you some examples as well. There are some exercise also you can work on that. Okay. All right. So what is dashboard? Dashboard, it is nothing but visual interface. No, visual interface means I have charts, I have tables, right? I have metrics, I have some infographics, images, which communicates data insights in a clear, interactive, and business-friendly format. I have a huge data, which I'm not able to understand. But when I say I want to make people easily understand, then I have to make it with visualizations, giving some filters, right? Some navigations, which actually communicates with data insights in a very clear, interactive, and business-friendly format. It is used to monitor performance, identify trends, and support decision making. Okay, so a lot of things can be understood by this dashboard. I'll show you some examples as how the dashboard actually looks. What are the key characteristics of a good dashboard? This you have to keep in mind. What are the key characteristics of a good dashboard? First thing is it should be interactive. Why? When I actually take one chart or say when I take some reports, it should be dynamic. I have 4 regions. I should not create 4 different charts. It should be dynamic enough so that if I change something, automatically data should get changed. You can apply filters, slicers, or drill downs for that. Dashboard should be dynamic. What is dynamic? Auto updates with new data. I have a data. I dump that new data. The reports what I'm getting should be completely new. Understood? It should be completely new. Readable. Uses clean layout, clear titles, legends, and colors. It should be readable. Just to save the space, I should not make the reports congested. You should be able to read it. You should be able to understand it. Actionable. I have some KPIs. What are KPIs? Key performance indicators. That is nothing but the calculations. Based on calculations, I should get some results. Right? So here I have this actionable. Say that means show KPIs that drive decisions. Based on that particular output, what I'm getting, I should be able to give some decisions or say take some decisions or give some suggestions. So the main characteristics of a good dashboard is it should be interactive, it should be dynamic, it should be readable, and it should be actionable. Essential components, the objects, what I can use in a dashboard. When I'm creating a dashboard, what all things are required? Say the KPI cards, they're very important. You can see that. I'll show you what are KPI cards. Say summarized values. Let me open one of the dashboards. Okay, I'm just opening it so that you people will understand in a dashboard what all things are available. Let it get opened. Meanwhile, I'll just keep explaining. Say charts, the visuals. It can be a bar chart, it can be a pie chart, it can be column chart, waterfall chart, anything. See the charts. Tables with conditional formatting. I should have some tables with conditional formatting. Based on some conditions, it should show me, with different colors, high, medium, low, something like that. Filters and slicers, that should be there. I told you, there are 4 regions and I'm creating, it shouldn't be like I'll create 4 charts. I should have a slicer where I'll select, say, east means I should get east data, west means west data, like that. Tool tips and drill through. Tool tips, when I move my cursor on the, let me just show you. Once it gets open, I'll show you. When I move my cursor, I should get the data displayed, say the information displayed. Okay, right. So this is my dashboard. So I was talking about the KPIs. Can you see that? These are the KPIs. The summarized value, say total sales, I have this much. Profit, orders, and states. These are called the slicers. That means they are filters. Where I can go, I can filter the data. See, I'll select the center. Let me remove all this. Select all. Center. See, I'll get data only for central. I'll just say furniture, office supplies, or whatever. Say, you can see that the image is getting changed. Here we have this interactive way of filtering. See, I'll move my cursor. See this tool tip. Getting my point. So likewise, we can actually try to implement all these components in my dashboards. These things. So this is how actually I am planning to create my dashboards. Some examples. Let me just give you some examples of what all different dashboards are there. Sales performance dashboard. Total sales by region and category, monthly trend, top 5 customers card, and a slicer by segment and ship mode. Suppose you think that I want to create one sales performance dashboard. This is what the dashboard is. So here you can see if you want, say total sales by segment, total sales by ship mode, subcategory. See. Understood. So here I have all the necessary reports here. If you want to create one HR dashboard, say HR attrition dashboard, we should have that data so that I can create the report. Say what all reports I can create, say employee headcount, then attrition rate by department, gender and tenure analysis by pivot tables. You have that data, you can plan accordingly. If people are interested to work on projects, I have all kind of data. I can share it with you. See if we can create the reports. Marketing campaign, conversion funnel, channel wise, ROI, that is return on investment, bounce rate versus engagement. So I have this data. If people think that I want to work on this, I want to create some reports on this, please ask me. I can provide you the data so that you people can work on the project. Right. So this is actually, if you want to create, this is an exercise for you people. Open Power BI, load. I have given this order data.xlsx. Already I have uploaded in my, the list, the website. Okay. Yesterday's video is not there. I will upload today, but the data is already there. Download that and start working on this project. See, Build a 4 chart dashboard. Sales by region, profit by category, monthly sales, trend, card showing total orders. So that I've already done here. I'll be sharing this dashboard with you people. Okay, see here. These are all KPIs. These are all the reports, whatever you want. So all these are available here. Add slicers for region and category. See, region and category. I want all of you create a dashboard like this. People who have already finished your Power BI, I'm telling you, okay? And Excel. People who have not finished your Power BI and Excel, don't worry. You can do it later once you finish it. But if you already finished it, create one dashboard like this. Take screenshots of it and then post it in the LinkedIn. Mention that this is the dashboard what I've created. Go to ChatGPT. It will give you all the content. Take the content. If you want to tag me, I will give you the feedback, and also I will try to repost it so that more other HRs can see that yes, this fellow has done some dashboards which will actually help to understand the HRs that what skills you have. That is how we can actually build your brand. Okay, right. Next. Skills checklist to build dashboard and present insights. So what all things left? So I'll show you today one dashboard we'll create in Excel. I'll show you how actually you can create a dashboard. A very simple way. Must have skills for dashboard creation. So what is the skills you should have to create a dashboard? Okay. Data cleaning and preparation. Whenever I'm getting any data, first you should understand the data and see how I can clean the data. Yesterday, I showed you one example, right? I took some 42 files. I made the data get appended one below the other. Then we split that country name, then the currency. Yes, sir. People have not come. Just go and watch the video. I'll be posting the video today. Right? So we can use Power Queries or we can use formulas. We can use macros to do all these things. Data modeling. This is very necessary. If you think that I want to connect data from various different data sources and databases. It says relationship, calculated columns and DAGs. Okay. Next, visualization, best practices. Try to understand the various different charts. Okay. If you want, I have one, say one book I have prepared where I have all the various different charts which are used in Power BI. I can share that with people. You can use them. Okay. All right. Choose a correct charts actually. Use title, labels, and color coding. Always it is necessary that you should have that chart title. Then you should have the legends. Okay, so that actually makes us feel more easy to understand what the data is actually speaking about. Interactive elements. Interactive elements, slicers, buttons, bookmarks. If you go here, see, these are all slicers. This is the button. This one. Okay. So likewise, say I also have something called as bookmarks. In this, I'm not sure I have implemented it. Yeah, see, let me go here. I'll just click on this. See, this will get converted to table. It's got as bookmark. See, table. Presentation skills. You should have how to present your data. It is not that I'll just create some dashboard and keep quiet. You should explain what is the report. If you don't know how to explain the report, then what is the use? How will the user understand? How is the client understand the reports what I've created? Say this slicer is for what? Which report you're actually trying to use it. So all this should be understood. Okay. Highlight a business impact. I'm getting the results. I'm doing some presentation, but you have to explain. You have to explain what will be the business impact. By this report, what all necessary things or say the highlights I can do for giving a suggestion that it's okay, this point, if you work on this, there is some loss here, how we can actually improvise this. Okay, right. I have a checklist. Suppose if you think that you want to create some dashboards, what all things you can actually use in your dashboard. You can follow these steps. Load data. Okay, it can be any data source, not only Excel and CSV. Most commonly, it will be Excel or CSV. You can also connect with MS Excel, sorry, the SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, anything. Clean and transform data in Power Query. Make sure that you are cleaning the data so that you'll get a proper data structure. Create relationship between tables, that is data modeling. If at all there are multiple tables, try to connect them to each other. Write basic DAX measures if required. There are some situations where we have to create the calculated columns to get the results. Then we can use this DAX. Build visuals. Make sure that we are actually trying to use this, say, charts, graphs, or something to make the data understand more easily. Add slicers and filters. Slicers and filters. I told you slicers means I showed you the drop downs. Filter means you can filter the data. Apply themes and color formatting. You can see here. You can see that I have applied some different colors here. Sometimes people will not even bother about do anything. Straight away they'll create the chart. Should not do that. Make sure that you are actually preparing some templates like this so that it looks good. Set up tooltips and drill through. I showed you a tooltip. When I move my cursor here, I'll get one tooltip. So you can adjust with any other, tooltip as well. Organize visuals into structured layout. See this layout? It should be structured. It should be organized so that it will be easy for us to understand. Okay, next. Publish report to Power BI service. If at all you think that I want to share this with the public, if at all I want to share this with the organization, then I have to, say publish this to the say the Power BI service, which is nothing but the online dashboards. They're all online. Okay. Share dashboard link with others. You've already created your dashboard. Please copy the link and share it with others. Use bookmarks buttons for navigations. Use bookmarks buttons for navigations. You can see that this is the button action, or you can go here. This is the bookmarks. So you can create bookmarks so that you can navigate between the reports or whatever. Okay. All right. Now suppose if I'm creating dashboard using Excel. For Excel, it is slightly different because there it's not just only drag and drop. We have to make sure that we have to arrange the data. Prepare clean data. Same thing, like what we have is Power Queries. Here also we can use Power Queries. Create pivot tables and pivot charts. Let me open this Excel dashboard as well. See, I have this dashboard. But can you see here I have created the pivot table. All these are pivot tables. To create the summarized reports, can you see here all these reports? If you go here and check, see, all these are coming from that particular cell only here. Pivot table. Okay, so you have to work on these kind of things. And it is very easy, it's not difficult, very easy. You can just drag and drop, create some pivot tables, and then refer it in the front end. Use name ranges and dynamic formulas. Sometimes, what happens? I want to make my reports dynamic, then I have to use name ranges. or dynamic formulas. Okay. Apply conditional formatting for data highlights. For any reports, we have to apply conditional formatting on tables so that we get the right results based on conditions. Okay. Next, insert slicers and timelines for interactive. Slicers actually give us, the filtered output, right? Similarly, timeline. So what are timeline? These are called as timeline. We have not given here, but we have the timeline here. Let me just show. See this one. Timeline is nothing but a slicer which is used for date. That's all. I have a date column. I'm trying to apply the slicer for that. So slicer applied for date is called as timeline. So how does it look? Let me just show you. See. Okay, see. Only these two dates are there. If I select this order date and say okay, see. You'll have something like this. See. So this is timeline. Slicer means something like a drop down. Okay, understood? Right. Design layout for one page dashboard. Yeah, only one page. Please design. Can you say this? I have designed it like this. This I have designed. If you want to learn about the complete dashboarding techniques, you can go to my YouTube channel. I have explained so many ways where you can actually create the designs. Okay. All right. Use the formulas. Any formulas. Given some example of VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP for text functions. You can use any of the functions and try to clean the data. Create summary tables. Create summary tables is nothing but the pivot table. Summary table is nothing but pivot table. Clear, they add clear titles, legends, and labels. Always make sure that the labels are very important. They are readable. Okay. The next, use free spans and protect sheets or use buttons, save as PDF, and all these things are for security purpose. But then what I tell you is follow the first few steps to create a wonderful dashboard. Protecting is in the end after finishing everything, then protect. Beginning only don't protect it. So that it will become difficult for you to every time you keep on say the password you have to unprotect and then you have to correct. So that will become very difficult. Right? Okay. All right. So before we go to this slide, let me walk you through some dashboard so that the people can understand how the dashboard looks. So coming to this Power BI, okay. If you just see here, I have one layer wherein I have the reports by sales, profit, orders, and state. All these are summarized. That is overall total. Now, how to get this? Say I'll go to this data. You can see that. Okay, they've taken it from sales. Just take only sales. It's called as card. Okay, so Power BI is a very vast subject. That we have this card where we have see this one. Oh, it's not sorry, slicer. This one card. This card. So this will give me the summarized values. Okay. Right. The next we have all the charts you people know. Then tables I have, image I have, buttons I have. Okay, these are all the slicers. Now, if you go to this Excel, see here. This is a sheet actually. So here all these are shapes. This shape, this shape. It's not a chart. This one is a chart. This one. Okay. So likewise, we can actually create the reports. Now, when I go here, see These are all slicers. Okay. So likewise, I have more other dashboards which I will be sharing with you, right, to work on this. I have given some assignments also. Okay. Right. Now let me go here and then explain about the companies who are actually very much into this data analytics. Companies like Accenture, Deloitte, TCS, Cognizant, okay, Google, Amazon, Flipkart, HDFC, ICI, these are all banking. Unilever, PNG, Swiggy, Zomato, Infosys, Wipro, Genpact, EY. People, I tell you, all these companies require data analyst in a big time, but with the proper knowledge of data. Okay, so make sure that you will understand where all companies use data analytics and then start up. Otherwise, there are some times where I've seen one of our students really got cheated actually. So there is no company, nothing. They just called him. He also took the interview. Everything was there. 7.36 lakhs package, but the company itself is not there. Why they did? There is some advantage. They wanted to sell their course and they did something. So that was a different marketing strategy what they were thinking. But you should not cheat others and then make money. Okay, but they are doing. You cannot help them. So what I'm actually telling you is, whenever you're thinking about, think about these companies. And I'm not telling that you have to apply for these companies, okay? The major companies who actually use data analytics, you can also go for startup companies, just go do some background verification. How go to their website. Any companies, they are actually starting up or whatever, they are trying to make it bigger. They will have a website. Check that with the Google. Will come to know. Okay. All right. What recruiters are looking for. Now, if you want to make your career in data analytics, you should also be prepared for upgrading your skills. First thing is portfolio projects. Yesterday, I was talking about portfolio, right? People, I'll tell you, try and see how many of our projects you're doing. Just do it, post it in your LinkedIn. It's called as portfolio projects where I have this dashboards, SQL queries, insights. I told you to post anything in LinkedIn, right? At least one topic. So anything can be good for you. Anything can actually help you in making yourself a brand. Okay. Total proficiency. By seeing your dashboard, I have commented many people. Okay. If anybody posts their projects, I'll tell them what is wrong in that, what is right in that, what actually is inspiring others else. Okay. So tool proficiency, Excel, Power BI, SQL, which is actually very much important. Okay, so you have to learn in depth of it. Business understanding. I need to understand the business. I should be able to, I should have the capable of understanding the business and then start working on the projects. Certifications. Okay, Power BI, Excel expert, SQL, Google Analytics. There are so many certifications what you can do, but people I tell you, whichever is relevant for your skills, what you're trying to, develop, use or say, get any of those certificates. Don't blindly take any certificates. Even if you get, try to post only in LinkedIn. Do not put that in your profile. Okay, right. Soft skills, yes. Communications, storytelling, that is very important. And then LinkedIn presence. People, let me tell you again and again and again, LinkedIn presence is very, very important. That's why I was just doing some R&D. So I had a point saying that LinkedIn Premium will help us in getting more, people say we'll have a bigger circle. Okay. And again, in free also we can do, but not to that extent, like what we have this paid version. Okay. So again, I'm telling you, if anybody needs, let me know. I'll get you for lesser cost. Okay. All right. Bonus tip: create a portfolio website on GitHub repository with your dashboards. Okay. Post before after dimensions. Okay, you can do this. Go to GitHub or go to LinkedIn. Post your projects, what you have done. Post before after dashboard. Say you can have a before and after kind of dashboard, and then you can post it in your LinkedIn. So please don't forget to tag me and the company. So I will surely repost your LinkedIn. Okay, right. Next, before coming to this, so we already have seen all the dashboards and things like that. Okay, right. So before we go to the next part, people, how are you feeling about this session till now? It's a very simple session because today, anyways, it's a closing day. I want you people to speak, but still, how do you feel about this particular session about dashboarding and career launchpad? Any inputs you're getting? Now, good permission. Quickly, people, don't take much time. You people will get bonus today, all of you. Only for those who have attended only. A lot of things to learn. Lot many things to learn. All right, people. Okay, let me continue. Okay, all right. So here I have the dashboards. I'll be sharing it with you. Let me open this dashboard also. See, this is again in Excel, a simple dashboard. Everything will get changed. So these are the kind of, see, this is timeline. See, so these are the type of dashboards what you have to create. It's not that we just create some charts and show it. No, it should be very neatly formatted with all the slides that I showed you some list of components, some 7 components. Everything should be there. Okay. All right. So people, now let's discuss about the certifications, mentorship, and the career accelerator, what we actually conduct. People, all these time I was talking about how to actually understand the data, how to communicate, what all things are necessary for creating a dashboard. These are all, some things which will help you in understanding how actually I can become a data analyst. But there is one more part of it where we have to do some certifications. Certifications are very important nowadays. In that, the industry recognized certifications, not just blindly do whatever you want or say, whatever you get in the, say, internet. Okay. It'll help validate your skills and significantly enhance your credibility with the recruiters. So people will actually keep watching you. You don't think that they will be thinking that no one is actually watching. But keep posting all the, the unique dashboards. People will start speaking about you. They might come to you for suggestions. And there are some companies who can hire you also. But it should be unique. Say the recommended dashboard, TL300. Then we have this MO210211 Microsoft Office Expert Associate. Make sure that you'll clear all this. So we have some boot camps for IBM and SQL as well. So we have not worked on this, but I'll check that. Okay. But if you see these two certifications, you don't have to bother. If you think that you want to take this Power BI 300, you just let me know. I'm there to help you people clearing it. Who don't have the confidence, I will clear it and help you. Okay. Right. And I told you now we have some vouchers just for 3,500 rupees. Anybody is interested, please immediately call me so that I can arrange the vouchers for you. Okay. Then after that, after 1 month or 2 months, once it's getting work, then don't come and ask me. Whatever I have now, only that I can give. Okay. Right. Mentorship and community. The continuous learning and mentorship play a crucial role in your career growth. Continuously you are practicing. Continuously your consistency is very nice so that you people can actually try to get the reports done. But the process what you're following is same. Okay. Join active learning communities. There are some companies who we keep, their old friends and everything is there. So we have one community. So try to join that community so that you can start getting more and more contacts. Build contacts how much ever possible. Network with peers and professionals. Being with our seniors or professionals will be more interesting and also it is easy. So the chances of getting job is easy. Yep. Attend live workshops and webinars. There are so many free webinars happening. Go and attend. Every time you get some knowledge actually. Okay. Right. Direct guidance from industry experts. Sorry. Get direct guidance from the industry experts. Sorry. Get direct guidance from the industry experts. If there are some people who are there in the industry, try to ask them the guidance. Try to ask them what actually we have to do. Right? What is the language they are speaking? What kind of projects they are doing? Those things should be there in your mind. Start, sorry, stay current with the trends in stay current trend in BI, analytic tools, and job demands. Okay. What I was telling, always, the beginning itself, I told you, make sure that you're always with the latest contents. Okay, otherwise it will become difficult for the system as well as for us, for both. Because it will not understand anything, right? Next is about, suppose if you still think that, I want to make a very big thing in data analytics. So we have Career Accelerator. What is Career Accelerator? The Career Accelerator program is a launchpad into the analytics industry. It's purely for analytics people. Designed to help freshers, domain changers, and career gap candidates become job ready with confidence. Okay. Hands-on experience with real-time business projects, end-to-end exposure to the project. Okay, end-to-end project. So you can see that I just showed you some 3 to 4 workbooks. Like that kind of projects will be working. It's not that just like create the charts and dump it. No, we don't do that. Guided preparation via mock interviews and mentoring. Usually we don't take mock interviews, but I speak to people. But when we sit in front of someone who we already know, we don't fear or say we don't dedicate that much of ourselves to that interview. Because I know this fellow, somehow will pass. The mental attitude, what everyone will have. No, it's not like that. We cannot be like that also. Nowadays, some people don't have ethics, but some people who have ethics will not do that. Okay. One-to-one support to Microsoft certification. Okay. And we are giving experience letter, which will actually help you in holding that letter. And you can see that I have some experience with this particular technology. Okay. Placement assistance plus unlimited batch access. Which is this? Okay. Right. Placement assistance and interview support. Obviously, they're giving it. Okay. So all this, then our career accelerator program is the prefix for next step. That means what saying is it is like a prefix. So I'm not working very hard, I'm just working smart, but there should be someone who can work very hard, which this is doing actually. Okay. The career Accelerator program is the perfect next step. Okay. Include all this you have already designed. Okay. Right. So final activity for the learners, build your own dashboard using clean data. Build your own dashboard. However, it's possible. Publish it to Power BI or export to PDF. Share on LinkedIn with a caption. My first dashboard built from scratch using Power BI. Ready to know the launch state, data analytics. Okay. Tag iTAS, tag me, tag the company if you are posting anything, including hashtags like given the hashtags example also. Okay. Let me go back. Right. So people, all these dashboards I'll be giving it to you. Take the data from, start working on it, start the projects, post that in your LinkedIn and tag it and the company. Okay. Right. So this is one advice I can actually give. Start your career with confidence. You should have interest and confidence. If you can do this, for sure, you will get success. Otherwise, it's not that easy. Okay. All right. So this is what I have for the entire workshop. But people, in this 4 days, I have given a lot of assignments. Not sure whether you have seen that or not. Yesterday's file is not there. I'll be sending you in a few minutes after the session. Make sure that you'll practice. That is very important. Okay. All right. So what I'm telling, start your career with confidence. You should have that confidence. I've seen people coming and saying, "Sir, I want to join, but I don't know what to do." Never do that. Join means you have to join. That's all. Then you see automatically the confidence will come. If you're not paying fees, you know what happens? I'll tell you. They'll think, okay, anyways, I'm not paid the fees. If I'm not paying, what will happen? We'll go next month. You should not do that. Whether you're paid or non-paid, when you come, you should make sure that I learn completely. Otherwise, you will be remaining. I won't know. Okay. Now, here we were discussing about the certifications and things like that. Okay. Yeah. Same thing. So here. See, I told you for Power BI certification, there are some discounts. LinkedIn Premium, there are some discounts. Okay. So please make sure that if you really want, message me. I will take care of it. Even for the clearance also. Please message me. Okay. If you're not willing to take a PL300, at least make sure that you will take the Excel exam at least. Why I'm telling this, people nowadays for any profile you send, you should have that certification. Okay, so please make sure that you will not forget this. You have to have Indian Premium to post more things and make sure that you are actually getting more and more views. This one, the certification, as I was telling, PL300, let me know. I'm there to help you people in clearing it. But MS Office, you can directly walk in or say you can directly take that will actually not cost you more. It is some 3,000 or something where you can win it and we are there to help you. We are there to help people because we are completely into Microsoft Office, not Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay. Right. So follow these steps and I given some assignments. Try to work on that. Okay. And send it to me. And while sending, don't say Don't just like that send. Put some content in the LinkedIn. Take screenshots, put it, and then put some content. That is actually good. And the content means don't just dump everything step by step. Okay, you just do it. So you know what happens. Say what you have learned. What was the challenge I faced. Right. So those things you'll have to. What technology I've used. What all I've learned and how actually I created this. A brief statement. Just put the points and give it to chat GPT. That will give you all the details. Wonderful details. Copy and paste. Whichever is not required, you can take it back. Okay. All right. So people, this is what I have for all the 4 days. But now I have the link for your certificates. Okay. So here I have the certificate link, the course link, and then I have the career growth plan, that video I have, and then I have the community channel. So all this, if you think you are interested, I'll give it to you. You can follow me. You can, tag me or anything. Okay. All right. So before I give the link, I'll give you the link. Let me just give you the mic. Okay. People, now you have the mic option, so you can unmute and you can speak about all the 4 days sessions. After that, I'll be giving you this certificate link. So the people can fill and you can get your certificate. And people, I have the bonus. I told you I will try to increase the bonus. First day, I told I'll be giving you the bonus of the dashboards, more than 100 plus dashboards. Plus, there are some data set. I told you I'll be giving you some data set. In this, you have the data set as well. See. Okay, so all these are there. This Python is there, free internship, everything is uploaded here. You can just try to download this. Just click on this Telegram link or whatever I've given. Just click on that. You'll go to that particular Telegram link. There you can download everything because they're all huge files. But to get this particular bonus, I want all of you to post your certificate in the LinkedIn. Then tag me, and I'll tell you. I've seen people, what they know. They'll type, it's nice, wonderful. Don't do that. That will actually give some negative impact, in online as well. So for that, I have some 5 questions. Okay, from here. Okay, so these are the 5 questions. I want you people, all of you listen. If you want that bonus, I'll give you the certificate. Post this in your LinkedIn. I will send the questions. Okay. I'll just number if you want. 1, 3, 5. Right. I want all of you to answer these questions while you post your certificate in the LinkedIn and make sure that you have to tag me. Then only I'll give you the gift. People, I'm doing all this so that you people can actually, be visible more in the LinkedIn. Because for me, I already have more than 3,000 followers, where I don't have to even build my profile also because all the HRs knows, all the employees knows, all the companies know. What I want is, what I'm thinking is, using this, I want my students to become popular. And if they get the job, I'll tell you, for me, there is a more advantage. You posting with my name, that I don't require. My thing is, I'm targeting always the bigger one. That is, if at all you get a job, so that will actually increase my credibility also. People will think that wow, this student is good. People are getting job. If you're not getting job, you're just posting my only my name and nothing is happening. Then what is the use actually? No one will actually be bothered. They'll be bothered when they get some benefits, right? So I want all of you please make sure that you'll create one dashboard and don't copy and paste this question. I'm telling answer this question. Then again, don't copy this question and paste it there. I've seen people do that also. So okay, we have the question. They'll copy this and they'll paste it. I'm telling for these questions, you should answer. Your answer should be on the LinkedIn. Okay. All right. Now let me give the certificate link. People, certificate link I will give only here online. After that, don't ask offline saying that, sir, I want the certificate link. Internet is gone, something, they'll give some reason, even though they're not attending. I have the attendance here, okay? How many of you have attended? Only those fellows, if they missed, if they message, I will at least give them some link. But outside, if someone comes and cross verify, then only give the link, okay? So there's a certificate link. Quickly fill this. This will be available till today evening only. Till 8 o'clock, I'll be the time. After that, I'll block because I've seen many people after 1 month also they'll message, sir, I didn't get the certificate, please give. How can I give? For you people, I'll send. For you people, I'll be sending. All of you, can you message me? Just say hi, certificate. Just say hi, certificate. I'll send you the link because I'll not know. If you send in the group, everyone will start posting whether they're attended or not. Okay? Just message me hi, certificate. I'll give you the link. Okay, people. So this is my certificate link. This is the certificate link. And this is the complete course link. Let me copy this. So this is where the course is available. Here I have the community channels. YouTube and Instagram. Okay. You can follow me. You can follow our community channels. The course link where I'll be posting all the videos. Today I'll do that. Yesterday I couldn't post because I was busy. I'll post that. This is the certificate link. Please use this and fill. I'll give you the certificate. After that, I have given some 5 questions, right? Answer to all these questions. From here, let me just take. I'll paste it. Okay. I want all of you to answer these questions so that it will be easy for me also to understand how much you have understood this particular function. Okay. Right. So people, as mentioned, we have the career accelerator programs going on. Saturday, we have one program which is starting. Anybody who already registered, I'm still waiting for the patches to start. Tomorrow there is a patch which is starting 10:30. People who have not registered, you can still call Suma and you can ask. The contact is there in the end here. Okay. Here you can go and you can check that. I have the contact number here. See. Okay. So I was talking about this career accelerator. So tomorrow there is a batch which is starting. And from Tuesday, weekdays batch is starting, career accelerator. And you get certifications and you also get the internship projects and also the experience letter. placement assistance. So what I'm telling all of you who already registered, people who have already registered, start posting on LinkedIn. Again, I'm telling you, at least one topic you take and then post it. Okay. Use the hashtags. If you don't know, you ask me, I will help you in how to post the content in say LinkedIn. Okay. All right. So people, now I'll give you time. Tell me how was this 4 days session? You can unmute and you can tell me.
Sir, could you please tell me about the case study?
Can you speak little louder?
Could you please tell me about the case study? What is case study and how it works and how we get knowledge about that?
No, your voice is not clear actually. 1 minute. Huh? Can you repeat the question or can you, yeah. Yeah, you can contact with me. Abhijat, you can contact me through WhatsApp. Chandan, you were actually asking something. Can you type the question if possible? Your voice is not so clear actually. Chandan, you can message. Yeah. Could you please overview about the case study? What is case study and how it works? Okay. Right. So let me just talk about this case study. Okay. Let me tell you. See, whenever I start working on a project, okay. Let's say, for example, iTech Analytics Solutions is a company, is a consulting company who helps other companies to work on a project. Okay. Let's say XYZ company wants some consultation. Okay. Want some consultation on their business process, or say they have one reports to be created for their entire process. And they are into production of mobiles. Okay. Now they approach us and say that, see, we are actually a production company, a mobile company, where we produce 5 different type of mobiles. And here what's happening is 4 models are running successfully. One model is not running successfully. We have to make sure that this also will run successfully. And yesterday we saw that process, how actually it goes, and a lot of process, say business understanding, then again data gathering and things like that. So in that, one part is execution of the project, right? Before execution, we did a lot of homework, preparing, say, business understanding, preparing data and all these things, right? Now, if I want to execute a project, okay, if I want to execute a project, there are some steps what we have to follow, right? And we should also understand the entire process of that particular company. So the case study is what? You just see study. Study means what? I'm trying to study that particular procedure as a process. Case is nothing but the project what we're actually working, say how it's happening. Now, if you just take it in a simple words, case study is nothing but we're just trying to understand or study the process, the data related to that process, and how we are executing that particular project. That is case study. That means the entire process should have a very good, easily understandable, documentations. So this is actually case study. In general, case study means I'm having one project. I need to execute what all process I have taken to execute this. Okay, right, Chandan, you got an idea? Okay, all right. The next Vijay. Could you please let me know the cost and course duration of Career Accelerator program? I need to inform to my friend he is having career gap. Okay. Before you join the course, let me also tell you people, say this Career Accelerator we have designed for those who are actually freshers or people who are from different domain who wants to jump to data analytics, people who have a short or a longer career gap, or there are some people who are into MIS reporting, even data analytics, they want to jump into the data analytics industry. Okay, for them, if you just do only course, you will not get a job. So for that, there are a lot many things what you'll have to take care. So that's why these 4 days, whatever I've done, this is so that you people will understand how easily I can enter this particular data analytics job and who all are there, who all can actually enter. Okay. So the career gap, whatever is there, that should be filled with your skills and experience. So for that, we have this experience letter which is given in iTAS for Career Accelerator with the Data Analytics and Reporting Program. Okay, Vijay. So you can call 9066078793. Please call this. Please call this number. Okay,
Okay, sir.
call this number. She will guide you completely. Her name is Suma. She is our training coordinator. You call, ask all, clear all your doubts, and then if you think you still want to join the course, and then you can speak about the commercials to her.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. Thanks for your assistance, sir. Thank you so much.
Right. Abhijat Kumar, duration of the program is 6 months on papers. It can go beyond that as well. And if somebody wants to finish it earlier, also for that we have other plans. Okay. But the number of hours remains same. So if you think you want to finish it earlier, then I have to give you the schedules. If you want to finish little slow, say even after 6 months also I just practice, then no problem. You can attend the sessions regularly. Okay. Sangeeta and Vijay, you can speak to, uh, you know, the number what I've given here. Her name is Suma, right? The people, the bonus what I was talking about this year, this file has got a lot of dashboards to learn. Okay. People, whatever dashboards we do is very simple ones. Let it get opened. I just clicked on some dashboard. There are more than 100. See, and people, this I have not done. I've just collected it. Okay. So you can use this like a reference. See the dashboards. And people, this dashboard I have not done. You can take this as an idea. You can take this as an idea. See, very nicely they have done actually. Okay. Okay. So likewise, if you go here and check, there are more than 100 projects. Okay. Apart from this, I have mentioned that 1000 plus Power BI downloads, 1000 plus Excel templates, shapes, icons, infographics, everything will be there in this bonus. See, every single dashboard is unique from each other. I've collected this from various different, people who have done wonderful job. So you can just go through that. Okay, right. So people, anybody is interested in joining the course? Okay, please call this number. Right, people. Anybody wants to speak? Anybody wants to give any comments or anything? Nothing? If nothing, I'll close the session. People, once again, I will share the certificate link. Okay. I will not be giving again outside the certificate link after, so creating your, once you, that's what I told you. First, you have to post it. Post this particular certificate. I told you very clearly, post the certificate in your LinkedIn, answer all these questions, and then send the screenshot to 909902058793. Send the screenshot to me. Immediately, I'll send you the bonus gifts. Okay. Right, people. Thank you so much. I will catch you with one more sessions like this. And thank you so much for attending this 4 days workshop. And we'll catch you in the next workshop. Thank you so much, people. Bye bye.